Hey there, Alex here. T-series devices are often just incremental upgrades, but for the OnePlus 7T, I feel like it's actually a bigger upgrade than the jump from the OnePlus 6T to the OnePlus 7. So let's talk about those changes in this video and my experience with the phone. So on the whole, other than a few design changes, this is still a very OnePlus looking phone. It now has a matte finish like the 7 Pro, but instead of using the same slim camera bump, we now have this huge circular thing. I don't really hate it, but I don't love it either. The phone is now a little taller, which brings with it a slightly taller 20:9 display. It still has a notch like the OnePlus 7, but it is noticeably smaller here. I actually prefer having a notch over a pop-up camera, just because it's one less moving part on the phone. Anyway, the screen itself is good looking enough for the most part. It gets bright enough outdoors, and it supports the same 90Hz refresh rate as the OnePlus 7 Pro, which does make the phone feel smoother. I also like that it's a flat display. However, like a lot of previous OnePlus devices, I feel like the screen seems a little more reflective than other screens I've seen. So sometimes it can be a little distracting under a bright sunny day, but my concern is actually with the quality of the screen itself. While I think it looks good most of the time, when it is at lower brightness, I did notice a slight uneven tint on the screen. This is more obvious on a grey background, which happens to be what a lot of apps are using for dark mode these days. The tint on my unit doesn't seem too bad to me, but I have seen quite a few complaints about this issue, so just take note of this. The OnePlus 7T has been updated with the slightly faster Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset, which benchmarks will tell you is faster. But in my normal day-to-day use, I didn't really notice anything different from the already speedy Snapdragon 855. I do however appreciate the slightly larger 3800 mAh battery. Even with 90Hz on all the time and with heavier usage, I can still easily get a day of use out of the phone. There is also a 30-watt charger in the box as well, which is great if you need a quick top-up. Other than that, the hardware is more or less the same. Still no official IP rating for water resistance, still no wireless charging. We still get the alert slider on the right side, still get dual SIM support, and we're still getting good sounding stereo speakers. Software experience is more or less the same story, so I'll make this quick. Oxygen OS is one of my favorite Android experiences around. It's clean looking, it's fast, and it has a lot of useful features that I wish was on the Google Pixel. The only thing it loses to the Pixel is that it takes a bit longer to get major Android updates. With that out of the way, let's talk about cameras. We now have a triple camera setup similar to the one on the OnePlus 7 Pro, so a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto camera. Image quality wise, it's business as usual for OnePlus, which is to say it looks good, but not the best I've seen, especially in terms of its color science and image processing. However, I do like how flexible it is. I can zoom in, zoom out, or even get super close to a subject with the new macro mode. But because of hardware limitations, both of them struggle a little when the lighting condition is not that great. The nightscape mode does work for the ultra-wide angle camera, but it's a bit of a hit or miss. When it comes to video capture, the 7T actually performs quite well. It's also able to switch between the three cameras while shooting at regular 1080p, and it has a super stable mode which works quite well. Front camera looks pretty decent as well and produces mostly pleasing looking results. Overall, considering the price of the phone, I'm happy enough with the quality that I'm getting. I'll have a link in the description below with everything I took with the phone, so you guys can see for yourself whether it's good enough for your needs. Overall, I do like the OnePlus 7T. It might not be the best at everything, but it excels when it comes to performance, software experience, and it is priced a bit lower than other flagship devices. So if those are the things that you look for in a phone, and you're not too picky about screen quality or the other shortcomings that I've mentioned, the OnePlus 7T is a pretty good option. Thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Thanks again, and see you guys on the next one.